I will now be enforcing a password policy on the server. In order to do this, I had to use a module named the PW quality module. And so firstly, I had to install this module onto my server. Once this was installed, I needed to make a backup of the file that I was going to edit, because in case there was an error, I needed something to fall back onto, so that my server I would not be locked out of my own server. Once I had created this backup, I then went into the file and using sudo nano, and as you can see here, I edited the permissions so that it required a minimum length of password, that the number of characters could not be similar to the old password. I had a set number of minimum lowercase and uppercase, as well as digits and symbols that can be used, and it cannot use the username, and it will also enforce the policy for the root user. I now had to reload it using sudo reboot, and I was going to test this password policy. So I had to create a user. As shown, I created a user called test user. And I tried to enter multiple passwords that did not meet the password policy. And as you can see, it gave me the error message telling me what I had done incorrectly. Once I had created a correct password that met the requirements, I now wanted to edit how often the password should expire. In order to do this, I used sudo change webmaster, and not webmaster, in this case it was tester, and I got presented with these values, which were originally 0, 99999, 7, and -1, and -1. I then edited it so that the minimum password age would be 1 day, and the longest you can have the same password for would be 30 days. And if you were inactive for 30 days, it would expire. And you would have a 7-day notice before the password actually expired. As you can see here, it's in the sudo nano file where I directly edited it. And here is me using webmaster to also do what I previously mentioned, and to check the values have been changed to what I had set out. I've now created a password policy that requires a password change every 30 days, and a password must meet certain requirements to be valid.